Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the benefit of international students to the United States economy. And we have with us to talk about the benefit of the United States economy to the fact that international students have selected some of the universities and colleges in the United States to attend, that this has a tremendous impact upon the economies of many areas. And of course, Dr. LMadu, let's have you to start us off by talking about some of the things that you believe to be important in reference to this topic.
Well, this is a very interesting topic, and at this particular time, when several schools are trying to become more internationalized, this is an appropriate time to, discuss the impacts or the pros and cons of having foreign students in our midst. There's some information about really the economic impact or the benefits of having international students in schools or in this country. Most people think, well, these students, they just come in here, get all the scholarships and all the goodies, and they don't bring anything. They just come to benefit from our country and go. But the opposite, is quite the truth. In the last fiscal year, international students contributed $20.2 billion to the U.S. economy.
$20.2 billion to the United States economy.
Exactly, $20.2 billion to the U.S. economy. Out of the $20.2 billion, direct tuition, school fees and other things for the students alone contributed about $19.7 billion. Then expenses from their dependents. A lot of these foreign students have wives, children, cousins, nephews who are with them. So also they spend too. That added another about 300,000 again from 300 million from the dependents. Add the two, it gives you $20.2 billion in economic benefits to the United States. Tennessee benefited 158 million.
In the state of Tennessee alone?
The state of Tennessee alone, $158 million, from international students.
International students.
Exactly, from international students. Within, Nashville, the Nashville area, when we talk of Nashville area, talk of Mount Juliet and some of this. Out of that has about 50 million from foreign students in the Nashville area. And the Knoxville area, that's about 40 million. In Memphis area, it's about 45 million. In Chattanooga area, it's about 35 million. Then, Johnson City area, Sewanee area, Cookville and that area too contribute. So it gives you about 158 million from foreign students to the Tennessee.
To the state of Tennessee.
Yes.
That's an awful lot of money.
Exactly.
But I think that's sort of almost an unrecognized situation, because
that's correct. That gave you 158 million, for the state alone. Now, where do most of these foreign students come from? Majority of them came from about 5 countries. China, #1 with about 157,000 students. India with about 103,000 students. Then you have South Korea, Canada, and Taiwan. These are the first 5, in the number of international students that come to the United States. Nigeria is the only African country that produces a lot. 7,000 students is 18th out of 25. Nigeria gets about 7,000 students to the United States. In Tennessee, you have about 6,300,000 foreign students. 6,300 foreign students in Tennessee. A majority of them come from China, India, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, and Taiwan for Tennessee. Now, the total figures of foreign students in the United States now is about 737,000 foreign students.
750,000.
Exactly. In the United States now. And Tennessee has about 6,300 of them. The largest schools you know, about 5 schools top the numbers in foreign students. University of Southern California, you know, in Los Angeles has about 8,000 foreign students. And then second, you have University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. Third, you know, you have New York University. Fourth, Purdue University. Fifth, Columbia University.
Okay, Dr. LMadu, let's take this first commercial break, and we'll come back and pick up at that point. And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. The second segment of the show for today